pool, a water feature you should have is on the northeastern side, like a small pond. But if you have swimming pool on the south side, if you're, obviously the swimming pool will be on the south side, which is okay. You can avoid that. That's fine. But have a pond, if you're able to build it, on the northeast side. Again, a lot of people have demolished their homes and then done all those kinds of things. I will not recommend that. Because a lot of people try to make money of that and things, But the idea is, these all things will help. These are all, if you do this, it is not an automatic thing that, oh, I'm going to be living comfortable. There are different numerous factors, if you will, that enable a comfortable living. While all this is happening, and if you're engaged with the divine energy, day in and day out, all these things automatically will get all harmonized and live in harmony. Similarly, I shared this, 1,008 people shouting at the top of their voice that there is God, 1,008 people shouting that there is no God, does not prove anything, that there is God or there is no God. It is what is your experience of the divine, and that is it. That's all matters.
Some people don't believe there is God at all.
That's
They
fine.
said they are like, whatever they are, whatever they do, that they achieved, it's their own thing.
That's fine
They
too.
don't even believe in God.
No problem. That's fine too. Last time we had shared one a saying in Hindi. What was that? I forgot.
Kabir?
No, Kabir maybe. Sutadhara और संपत्ति पापी के भी बने. संत, okay. Here's what I was going to share. संत समागम हरि भक्ति दोऊ दुर्लभ होए, सुत दारा और संपत्ति पापी के भी होए. ठीक है? सुत धारा और संपत्ति, progeny, spouse, and wealth. Everybody will have, whether you believe in God or do not believe in God. Does not matter. When you have experienced God, what you shall experience is something which is similar to when we have to look at the beauty of the rising sun, that I have to be awake at that point in time. And that beauty, that as it is rising, I am able to absorb the beauty and experience the wonderfulness. That will not be experienced by the people who are getting up late. That's all it is. Otherwise, sun is shining forth. Everybody is there. Whether you believe in the sun or do not believe in the sun, does not matter. Nothing matters.
If something happens to those people who do not believe in God, something bad happens, and what they feel, say, oh, I was not believed in God, I never believed in God, so that's why it happened to me, oh, it's okay, I don't care, still I don't care.
See, that one is a fatalistic kind of an approach that people take. If it's a pure atheist, 100% atheist who does not believe and does, there is no question of whether God is doing anything or not doing anything. Bhagavan doesn't do anything. Bhagavan is just only now. What is happening or not happening is based on our karma, which we do not know what our karma is. Remember a few months ago, you do not know what your karma is. Because I do not know. Even when I was in the 10th grade, I did not know what I was going to be. I do not know what is in store for me. I have brought some seeds of karma with me. That's all it is. So, when people, like to your point, when they experience the magic, when they experience that which cannot be comprehended by these five senses, at that point only would you be able to say that Bhagavan is there. Often people ask, Bhagavan kab aayenge? Bhagavan kab aayenge? That's a good question. Let's go back to our physical world. When I am, say, in my 5th grade, if I were to be asked, what is it that you want? I will say, I want to pass my 5th grade examination. I will never say I want to be a doctor or I want to get married or anything like that. When I am in my 10th grade, my immediate need is that I have to pass my 10th grade examination. When I finish my graduation, at that time, my immediate focus at that point is, I want to get a good job. Once I get a good job, then I'll say, okay, now I'm ready to get married. So if you look at it, what our immediate needs are, it is always what we want to achieve in the next step. So Bhagavan kab aayenge? To that question, when will I experience Bhagavan, is similar to how we were in the 5th grade or the 10th grade or so forth, is when you start questioning, who am I? Am I this body? Am I the job that I'm represented? Who am I? Am I the internal organs? When that question starts to burn within yourself, individual, on a very, very individual basis, at that point is where you have started your quest for the questioning that is happening within yourself, and what is my connection with the divine. At that time, you will be then taken into that path, and the divine will reveal itself in a unique way that is unique to yourself, because each one of us is unique. Each of the saints that we have come forth over the past many centuries, many years, each one of them, they had a burning passion. When that starts to happen, automatically, all the things will align itself. That who am I question has to arise. So it really doesn't matter. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, if you do your karma 100% and you leave this body, you've done your job. That is your duty. You've done your job. At no point does he say, do this, do that, do that. If you look at Bhagavad Gita, if you read that whole thing, it doesn't talk about a lot of other things, rituals or anything, any of those things. All the things that is being done is to help you harmonize your individual self, to achieve that connection between yourself and the divine. That which is beyond the comprehension of the 5 senses. If we cannot comprehend the divine energy through these 5 senses, because whatever the comprehension is happening through these 5 senses is only what we know. Anything outside of this, I'm not able to comprehend. You're able to comprehend me right now because I'm speaking in the same frequency to which we both are attuned to. There are frequencies that the elephants hear that we cannot hear, the whales and the dolphins hear that we cannot hear. Similarly, there are numerous other same thing. If you were to extrapolate that to the various senses, unless and until we are in the same frequency, we are not able to see it. So all the other frequencies are at a different level. I would not say higher or lower, at a different level. And when you go above and beyond the senses, that experience shall take you to the next level, where you transcend. We saw last month I distributed apple. Until then, we did not know how it tasted. People said, I showed the apple, and people said, oh, it must be sour, it must be sweet. It's all based on what we know is what we kind of, we were evaluating it. But once you ate the apple, the questions that were coming in our